for these testimonies. We come to the end of this international forum that has been a great wealth and a great fruitful discussion. Before closing, with your applause, we welcome Mr. Riadh Chaoued, the State Secretary for Community Enterprises, who will be closing this event.
Madame la Directrice Générale de l'Amitié,
General Manager Annie T, dear guests, honorable guests, at the closing of this international forum, public employment services, and the challenges, please allow me to reiterate all my thanks for your mobilization and your effective and active participation during these 2 days. I would like to congratulate the organizers for the relevant theme and pay tribute to all the speakers for their quality contributions. My heartfelt thanks also to their presentations, enlightening presentations that testify to the interest to this conference. And I hope that this conference has been a space of exchange and convergence on a fundamental issue, that is support provided by public employment services to entrepreneurship and to employment in general. I hope that this has been an opportunity to share new ideas, collaborative approaches that would allow identifying best practices and new ideas for mutual enrichment and provide promising recommendations. Dear attendees, in my new mission, I would like to share with you the mode of the community enterprises that seeks to develop an inclusive and sustainable model. The adoption of a new development model has been the subject of multiple discussions and conversations in Tunisia. The majority of experts have insisted on the need to undertake reforms to reconsider existing economic models by establishing alternative ones whose objectives are to highlight social justice and the fair distribution of wealth. Community enterprises are therefore part of the innovating solutions based on local and regional development in accordance with the collective need and dispositions of citizens locally for a collective involvement in economic activities. Community-minded enterprises rest on universal principles: social cohesion, cooperation, solidarity, and the principles such as the citizen being at the core,
et non au service de l'intérêt d'une seule personne.
and that the projects serve a community and not one person. The value of collective work and joint enterprising, democracy, the good governance in terms of transparency, efficiency, and full responsibility to guarantee the viability of the social action. Dear attendees, in closing, thank you again, and please allow me again to express all my heartfelt thanks to NET, WAPES, and all the participants and their wealth and fruitful contribution, hoping that all this would feed into a sustainable and durable solutions for employment and economy. Thank you, Mr. Chaoued. the Secretary of State in charge of community enterprises. Just to give you an idea on the work of this international forum, which according to discussions has been a great success, as the issues discussed have been very important and got into the heart of the matter. We're not being limited to theoretical or assessment aspects, but addressing key core issues that seek to transform and change the public employment services. And as at the level of your ministry, at the level of your secretariat, we know that there are more the challenges to be addressed, and we hope to develop in Tunisia and elsewhere. Who are in the lead today? We started with an introduction panel that highlighted trends, global trends in entrepreneurship, to define where we're going, and then seeking is to identify the establishment of a new paradigms that frame employment, public employment services, which are also ensuring their own mutation to accompany all the colors of entrepreneurship, blue, green, orange, and gray, to identify where we're going. Then we talked about enterprising culture and the creation of opportunities. And in this respect, a large number of participants from Gabon said, Gabon, introduce what is being done in Gabon in this respect with the apparatus that develops self-employment. We also talked about what is being done in Belgium by Actiris. There are similar challenges, although the countries are not within the same position of development, but we are still practically living the same challenges. We talked also about projects of the student entrepreneur status that has been launched by Tunisia. We wanted to assess and see what is working and what is not working. Then we shifted to a fundamental question. Using the public employment services to ensure the transfer of the informal people active in the informal sector to the formal. Now we talk about a proportion of 45%, and this precarity and that we consider we see even at the level of the digital, we know that there is certain precarity. We discussed, therefore, this digital enterprising, showing the challenge in meeting the important requirements for its durability. And then we have an open wound in Tunisia. It is the brain drain. We are training and producing great minds, but who are leaving the country. When it comes to the PAC, the new forms of labor and the new forms of services that the public employment services may offer to this population. Evidently, we ended this discussion with entrepreneurship and new trends, which you have attended, this orange economy, the green economy, and we had testimonies from Morocco, Mauritania, Slovenia, and a number of other countries. All this program has been also often has also included success stories, some magnificent stories that are there, and they are right next to us in the room next to us. and they have tried to show what they have been doing: social entrepreneurship, economic entrepreneurship, stories of cookies, and a young girl who started with making cookies in her own mother's kitchen, and now she's at the head of a successful business. And now, when I close with this, I hope I have not been long. This question again to consider, to hope to see those pitches of these innovating ideas that would hopefully sustain. So I just wanted to brief everyone on the content. I have been pleased to accompany you during these days, and Madame Farihan maybe wants to take the floor for a few minutes, or a few seconds. Thank you. Thank you for your presence, for your active participation in this conference. I am sure that we are leaving enriched in terms of experiences, in terms of ideas that we can implement respectively. Maybe we differ culturally, levels of development, but the issues are the same, and particularly for business. So thank you, Tunisia. Tunisia's doors are open. You have a cultural visit to Carthage at 3 p.m. The buses will be leaving here. Once again, welcome to Tunisia. Long live Tunisia. Long live all the countries and brotherly and sisterly countries who shared with us this beautiful moment. I would like also and particularly to thank my colleagues from NET who have been working relentlessly for 3 months to facilitate the organization with the assistance of WAPES. Terry, he's always there. He's always there. For 3 months, he has been there. Thank you to the NET team, the WAPES team, the resources, and God bless.
Alors, Madame Ferihan, au terme de ce forum, j'ai deux peut-être.
I have maybe 2 suggestions to make. So if you need to download all the presentations, you have a QR code on your badge. If you scan that code, you will have all the presentations you have that have been used during the session. Then I will invite the Secretary of State to have a family photograph with the WAPES, all our guests, and the NET staff. Here, right in front of the screen. Thank you. The organizers, NET, WAPES, and our distinguished guests, please join us.
Et il y a du monde, hein. Il ne reste plus personne à l'administration, j'ai l'impression.
Si, si. On est quand même 1500, hein.
Faites de telle sorte de laisser Monsieur le secrétaire d'État au milieu. Voilà. Alors, je vais demander également aux participants de nous rejoindre. Je ne sais pas comment on va faire, mais les participants aussi. Allez-y. Tous les participants. Voilà. Tous les pays donc, qui sont là. On va essayer de faire une photo ensemble. Alors, il y a uniquement Jiva. Jiva is not going to come with us, but I will try to help you to come. Emre, yeah, you can do it, yeah. Kate also, Emre. Yeah, you come also. Alors, cheers. Cheers, voilà, souriez, on va vous prendre en photo, voilà, faites-vous beau et belle. C'est bon.